What's up, and welcome everybody to another episode of the motherfucking Clarifying Boys.
Woody hoo! Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Who does the best one? Let's hear it.
What are we doing? Like a
best evil Halloween laugh.
Why are we starting with me? Don't start with me.
We always start with you.
We already started. I already went.
You're next.
All right.
Sound like Bowser. Mario Party.
I was like a witch.
That's a witch. That's a creepy witch.
Like a goblin.
Yikes. That's the goblin from the Christmas special.
Yeah.
Plot twist. That was me.
Yeah, that was you.
That was you.
Let's hear yours. P's over there hiding in the back. He doesn't want to do it.
Come on, fool. Mr. Horrific Thoughts. Let's see how horrific you really can be.
Oh, he called you a bitch.
Damn.
That's how we're starting. Now, let's start. All right, let's not start so hostile. Right. We're a little bit hostile there. All right, I know it's Halloween, but like, come on.
What?
Let's get in the Halloween spirit, yeah.
So early?
Huh?
So early?
Yeah, it's the Halloween special.
Okay.
Why did I just get scared saying the F word? Did you see my face?
You got PTSD.
Yeah, like I even shook. I'm like, I'm about to get shocked.
Bring that shit back out.
So no, not today. So we're gonna pull up pictures. This was Steph's idea, brilliant idea. We're gonna pull up our old Halloween pictures when we were kids, and we're gonna recreate them as adults, right? You want to go first, Big Cat?
Let's do it.
All right, let's pull this one up.
Yeah, so this was actually me when I was this was me when I was about 2. Yeah. Beard has been going strong, dude. I'm telling you.
You actually had a beard before you had hair on your head, right?
So that's what you're wearing today. You're gonna recreate that?
Yeah.
All right. You want to get into it? Oh, we'll go through ours first. All right. And then, so you're gonna be a bearded guy riding a dino. Okay, cool. Dude, that's brilliant.
Very big cat. Very big cat.
Gio's his own beard on him?
Huh?
What do you mean? He's been growing that since he was 2.
All natural.
Can I guess who that is? Is that Conor McGregor's beard?
Nah.
Who is it just a random beard?
That's my beard.
I think it's his own beard.
That's not your beard.
Yes, it is.
I think it's
Is it actually?
Yeah.
No way.
It's not.
You wish, bro.
It's Fidel Castro's beard.
No, it's James Franco. All right, pull up another one. See who's next.
Just honestly, I don't know some of these pictures, so I'm just gonna pull it up.
No, the kid ones, bro.
Okay. Oh, okay, this one.
Okay, that's Lewis. You gonna be Robin?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me see.
Dude, is that your sister or your mom?
Yeah, that's my sister.
Your sister?
Yeah.
I like the classic clown outfit. Yeah. I like that you're throwing up the Black Power fist as well. What's up with that, man?
There you go.
And I'm black, y'all. Because I'm black, y'all.
You ready?
Yeah.
Who's next?
All right.
Yeah, I recognize those guys.
I'm going to be Buzz, and then...
Are you Captain Hook or just a generic pirate?
Well, okay, I'm going to send you... Here's the thing, Pablo. Budget's a little bit... my budget was a little bit high on mine, so I couldn't afford yours. So you're going to...
Hold on. You got to give the backstory why you got mine.
Well, you are a terrible producer, and you forgot... And a terrible podcaster.
Yeah.
And you forgot to purchase your costume, so it was up to me to purchase it. And let's just say that I spent more on my costume, so I had to spend less on yours. And actually, you're not going to be a pirate. You're not going to be a pirate today. I'm going to airdrop you what you are going to be, because I found another picture of you when you were a kid. So let me know when you get that, and then pull it up.
A bunny?
He's going to be a little bunny today. He's going to be our little bunny producer. We'll be right back. All right.
We're back.
I'm gonna level up.
What?
I'm gonna level up right now.
What you mean you're level up?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, what you
I'm
mean?
gonna bring this costume up to the next level.
Oh shit.
Shit. I thought wings were gonna pop out.
To infinity and beyond, bitch. You like it?
I do like it.
That's dope.
So explain yours.
Chris Evans himself.
Explain yours.
Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Robin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Adult.
Yeah.
I'm over here wearing this fucking kid's fucking Buzz
I
Lightyear.
only did it because I was poor.
What's the S stand for? Stupid.
Probably. I spent all my money on meds.
This guy can't figure his out.
I'm finding out how to tame my dragon.
God, that's ridiculous.
Relax, Gerald. You're on camera.
His name's Gerald.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Geraldinho.
I like Pablo's. I mean, that's what happens when you don't buy your own costume.
You're missing.
Hey.
It's weird because in the original one he's like a bunny, and now like with a collared shirt, I feel like he should be a Playboy bunny. So
He is a Playboy bunny.
He's missing the bow tie.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It would have fit perfectly. but,
Next time.
whatever.
Next time.
Yeah,
he's
Well, happy
he's a
Halloween,
bad
everyone.
bunny.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah. Happy Halloween.
So a couple things back from last episode before we get into like the real spooky shit. Well, we'll build our way up. So Intergalactic.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it.
Oh wow. And you're gonna talk about it.
But,
All right,
yeah.
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
That shit was horrible. I don't know what you were thinking. No, so remember how like last week you were talking about like how like his sneaker choices and all that stuff, like he had like specific shoes and
Right,
stuff
right,
like that,
right.
yeah. So I actually found out that Kid Cudi himself actually hit up Virgil Abloh to design every single fit that he had on, and that's why it goes like Yeezys and like.
Also, Virgil
yeah.
picked the
Yeah.
Yeezys.
Oh, you said he was wearing the off-whites, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, it makes sense.
And at the end of the movie, he pays homage to Virgil as well.
Does he?
Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he probably had Virgil like design the outfits before, and
Before
then
he
he
passed away,
passed
yeah.
away during, and then yeah, like I said, it's an animated film. It takes time.
Right, right.
Second thing on the agenda, I don't want to get too much into like the politics of it, but Adidas and Kanye split.
Let's
Oh, yeah.
go,
But
dude.
that's what Kanye wanted, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Everybody's like he fucked up, blah blah. Nobody's gonna want to work with him, but he wanted to work by himself.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but
And also, like, it took him no time. Like, I think it took like 6 weeks for him to get out of all his contracts. When it takes people years
And
to
every-
do something like that.
like everyone's
legal
shopping on, right?
battles and all that stuff.
Hold on,
Yeah.
but
Right.
I think Adidas is keeping the Yeezys name.
No,
No,
They're
they're keeping-
releasing the shoes
yeah.
under just Adidas, no Yeezy.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adidas owns the shoe.
Which
I'm about to buy some Wave Runners that aren't Yeezys.
Some Adidas Wave Runners.
Yeah.
That shoe's gonna flop
Well-
once it loses its name.
Yeah, Adidas version is.
I doubt it.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I think it will.
It's never been about the name. It's just about the shoes.
I don't know
Nah,
about that.
a lot of it is the name, dude.
Yeah, it's a name for sure.
It's like Nike Dunks. Like they still sell, even though it's not Jordan Dunks.
But Nike, that's
know.
true. Nike's also a bigger, I think, at least a bigger name than Adidas.
Look at NMDs. NMDs freaking fell off, dude.
I've never been a fan of them.
I like
so
NMDs.
I
They're comfortable. They're comfortable.
I used to like them. I used to own a couple pairs, but they just fell off, and I stopped wearing them, just like the Roche ones.
My issue,
Yeah.
my issue with even though like Jordans and Nikes are up in price now, my problem with Adidas has always been the price point. Like NMDs are like 180, no?
No, they're cheaper.
No, they're cheap.
Maybe 120.
Yeah, but
I don't
It's
know.
probably like buying a Dunk, actually.
I don't think so.
Like a Dunk High, yeah.
I
yeah.
don't think so.
They're not 180.
They're expensive.
Yeah, they were pricey.
It's not like buying a Jordan.
Let me pull one up.
It's cheaper than Jordans for sure.
Yeah.
I want to say they're like 120.
Yeah, but I'd rather pay
120.
for a Jordan.
Yeah,
But it's the
Definitely.
price of like a Jordan 1 low. It's not the price of a Jordan 1
I
high.
think so.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
No.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
I don't think so.
I remember I looked at the price one time. I'm like, let me look at these NMDs. Like, let me see, because I heard a lot of people say they were comfortable. I was like, let me look at them. And then at first I was like, well, I don't like how they look. And then I was like, but maybe they're comfortable. And I looked at the price. I'm like, hell no, I'm not paying that much.
I think they look decent and they are comfortable. It's like a good everyday shoe, or even a work shoe. Like if you wear tennis shoes at work, it's a
So
really good work
regular
shoe.
price NMDs are 160.
Yeah, see.
Oh wow,
Told you.
they've gone up.
yeah.
They've gone up.
I don't remember paying
Me
that
neither.
much for them.
I don't either.
Well, aside from that, the other thing I want to talk about that is because like Foot Locker said they were going to start pulling them from their shelves and not sell any Yeezys at all or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember which one, so don't quote me on it. But Foot Locker has like stock in either Stock X, Goat, or like Grailed or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they were saying like I'm pretty sure Foot Locker's just gonna pull it from their own. Like so they're like, oh, we don't sell Yeezys no more, but actually put them on the resale website and still like make some money off of them.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought, they were going to go down, but apparently they're going to go up, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for them to go down.
Yeezys will go down. Adidas probably will stay at a price.
I was thinking they were going to go down because people are hating on him right now, right? Because he's saying stupid shit.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, here's a question:
the
you still buying some Yeezys?
Yeah, dude. Because the way I see it is,
I want the Wave Runners.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. So yeah, he sounded like an idiot. But
No, that's bad publicity.
Yeah,
That's bad publicity.
Anti-Semitism.
Yeah. You can only defend him so much.
I'm not defending him. I don't
get mad.
Come down, Joe.
Like I said, I didn't want to get too much into the
Easy,
politics of
Joe.
that. So let's keep it moving. So all right, in my older age, I don't know about you guys, but how do you feel about scary movies and like all this anything scary? Like scary movies, like scary incidences. What do you consider scary nowadays?
For me, it's the suspense, dude. The suspense is what
Yeah.
gets me. So like watching Chucky and like the evil Leprechaun movies, like that doesn't scare me because I feel like I can, like we can probably kill these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what though? Like I haven't watched the new Halloween, but the last one that came out, I think it was on Hulu or Peacock.
That was trash. Did you watch it?
Yeah, but it had me like
It was garbage.
It had me. It was very suspenseful, I think. So it kind of had me like my heart rate was up while I was watching it. It's stupid. I agree with you. It's like, okay, I can run away from this person or I can stay out of this person's way. But just watching the movie alone, like not trying to be a buzzkill to ruin the movie on myself, it did have me like on the edge of my seat, And most scary movies do whatever they can consider scary, like when something that's under horror or suspense, they keep me like that. Like if I give it my full attention, they keep me like that. If I'm watching something on my own at home and I know it's gonna be something that's gonna be like too scary, I'll be on my phone. Like I try to take myself out of it a little bit.
That's anxiety, bro. I can't stand going to the movies with people like you.
I won't be on the phone at the
At
movies. No.
Well, even at home, if like you're watching, like if I'm showing someone a movie, like, oh, check this out. I was like, I can't
That's why I
do
said by
this.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't like it either when if we're watching a movie together and somebody's on their phone, you know what I mean?
It's like you're taking
Yeah.
yourself out of the experience.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, nowadays I'm starting to find like I don't like because I've been like rewatching, going back and watching all the shit I was scared of as like a kid and stuff. Like I don't find myself getting like scared no more.
I haven't tried doing that. But again, maybe it is my anxiety that does keep
But
me up
also,
like that.
I won't watch. Like I always said, I've always been scared of, like the Exorcist type movies or whatever, and like that. I'm just like I don't know. I'm good on that.
I don't know.
That scares me. Or like stuff like, oh, like there's something in the woods kind of thing. Just because like I can put myself in that scenario, I'm like damn, like now I have to like fight this thing that's trying to kill me kind of thing.
But why? Why not just fucking run away?
Right? Well, I mean, if
Get out of the situation.
running is not an option, or if it's not an option,
Do you guys truly believe in ghosts?
yeah,
No.
no.
What's
I
a
think-
ghost for you? What do you consider a ghost?
I think that like after we die, like our like not our I don't know, like our mind like has to like go somewhere. I
Our
don't know.
spirit.
Our spirit, yeah. I'm not like religious or anything. I don't even want to get into this. But yeah,
Why? Get into what? You don't want to get into what?
like saying that we go to heaven or hell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I like I don't know. I feel like our spirit has to go somewhere, and sometimes it gets trapped in the. Real
I feel
world.
like maybe we're just in a loop when we die and we go to the same life but a different life, like a different
dimension.
reality or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
and maybe that's why when you have what do you call it? When you have deja vu, it's kind of similar, right? Because your life is kind of similar, but some things change.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe deja vu is just you remembering one of your other lives before you died in that life. And you're like, oh, I kind of remember this. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
I mean, that's something I believe in.
Well, I don't know if it's like ghosts, but like, or maybe like demonic like entities and stuff like that. Maybe not ghosts. 'Cause I feel like if ghosts were real, then there'd be a shitload of ghosts everywhere, right? And like, and not just humans. Everything that was living at one point would be a ghost too, right? Like a dog. There's dog ghosts and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
Halloweeny.
People, yeah.
remember that possum you were accusing earlier? It's just a ghost dog. It's a ghost dog shitting on your roof, bro.
Yeah.
What kind of ghost would you be? Would you be an evil one, or would you be one that just visits family to see what they're doing?
I feel like I'd be pranking people. I'm the one like slamming doors and shit just to scare the fuck out.
That's an evil one, right?
like
That's evil.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
I feel like
if somebody slams the door on me, I'm gonna shit myself.
Yeah.
Right? That's
like
evil to me.
I feel like if I was a ghost, I wouldn't be wasting time on my fucking family.
So-
I'd go to like the Super Bowl, like float over the Super Bowl, and, like watch it, like
yeah. See, there you go.
yeah. Like I never got to go to a Super Bowl, so I'm like I'm gonna be there like on the field, bro, like watching it actually go down.
All right.
Maybe making my team win or something.
Yeah, just randomly break an ankle.
Yeah,
The opposite team.
I'm not wasting my time on my family. I spent my whole time with my family. What the fuck?
little ghost you guys had running around the house. You guys still see that ghost?
Nah, it's been a while. He's a big cat ghost. He's a little cat, because he was one of those that would mess with you, but not in an evil way. Like it, at some point, this is just me though. Like at some point, I felt the tension, but again, that's just me because I hate like the whole like spirit world, and I hate like knowing that something is fucking with me, whether it's good or bad. Like my mom would say like, oh, you know, because she believes in all that stuff, and she'll like talk to someone and they'll be like, oh, they'll tell her like, maybe they tell her what she wants to hear, but they'll be like, oh, it's a good spirit, like you don't have to be afraid of it, it's a little boy, this and that.
It's like what they say about spiders, like if it's a daddy long leg, oh, don't kill it, they're good for the
Yeah.
house.
No, fuck that. And good or bad, like I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, I've said the story before. Like this one messed with my dad a lot. My dad attracts spirits. If you know, I think he does believe in all that, and he says he attracts them. And the specific story with this one, back in the day, he used to wait for us to come home whenever we would go out, whatever we were doing. He would try to stay up, you know, wait for us to come home, and he was waiting in the living room on the couch. And he passed out, so he just happened to knock out. And he swears that he got smacked, like it felt like he got hit by a pillow in the face. And he woke up like, what's going on? And he thought that one of us was pranking him. And he said he opened the door to my room, and I wasn't home yet. He's like, oh, what the hell? And he went back, and I don't know if it happened again or if he just said fuck this, and he went inside. But apparently, like, he's seen, like, a shadow, like, walk around him in the living room and go down the hall into his bedroom. And then he's got, like, a ton of scary stories from when he was in Mexico. Like,
for days, dude. His
your dad, too?
His dad? No, not my dad, but your dad and our Mateo Felipe.
Yeah.
The old, and it's another.
that ambulance one is
Yeah.
Should we run it back to that one?
We can, just do like a quick little playback. So yeah, Mateo Felipe used to be a driver.
Yeah.
For an ambulance, not an EMT, but he was a driver.
So their little town, there's not a hospital, right, or like a big hospital.
Yeah.
So they had to drive them too hot.
It's like my face like itchy.
They had to drive them to
It's about an hour and a half.
Yeah,
to like the nearest like main hospital where like legit medical attention kind of thing.
And I don't know. I think this guy was shot or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And
that I remember. He was shot, and then his mom was in the ambulance.
Yeah, and then my uncle asked my dad like, "Hey, like, come with me, make this trip." And it's like, "Sure."
It was like a 2-hour drive or something.
Something like that,
right?
yeah. And they're driving down the mountain road where it's like one lane each way. And I remember they see something, like they see a lady like all white, like nice luscious hair, like long white dress, and the guy's mom is just praying, like just going off in prayer and praying, and they're like, what the hell, like what's going on? And they drive by, and then my uncle said that he got brushed, like the lady, I don't know if she flipped her hair or whatever, and he got brushed by her. And he was like pale white, just knees are all shaking. They had to pull over whenever they got the chance, and like he was just terrified. And then that's the kind of stuff my dad saw. Like that's what he's been dealing with since he was a kid. I've also brought up when they lived in Mexico, my grandpa's house, like one of the spirits picked him up as a child, carried him over to this puddle in the laundry room. There was always a puddle in that same exact spot. He sat him down in the puddle and he said, "You have to dig here." And he was telling him that there was a lot of gold there.
Yeah, that's like a pretty common like tale in Mexico where like in your dreams.
But it only has to be the person that gets told to dig. If anybody else dig, they're gonna find coal or just dirt
or nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. So it has to be the one that they tell, and only that person. And then I remember he said that he went back to the room and like he woke up my uncles, and his underwear, they were wet from the laundry room. They thought he soiled himself, and they were telling him like, "Go back to fucking sleep. What are you doing?" They didn't believe him. But I mean, he's seen all. We need to get him in here one day. He's got stories.
Dude,
he never found gold.
Dude, my grandparents.
I don't think he ever dug.
No, they never dug. But my grandparents' house in Mexico.
What a fucking waste.
Bro,
I mean, like
that house.
Kid, go fucking dig.
That house is like crazy haunted. So there's like 9 of them, 9 or 12 siblings, and they all used to like. It'd be like 2 or 3 per room, and there was that house has 3 stories. The ground level, the second story, and then the third story is like a patio, but it's got a room. It's got like a room or 2 on the very top. So some of them used to sleep there, and they would hear footsteps like outside in the patio,
dude,
or chains, bro. They would hear chains dragging on the floor.
When I went out there when I was 16, I stayed upstairs. And I swear the entire time, the first night, my dad's excited to be back home. Like, I'm tired. It's a fucking 3-hour flight, a 4-hour drive. Like, I'm exhausted.
How old were you?
16.
15 or 16.
So high school.
Yeah. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. But then I remember all these stories, and I didn't remember what room, but I remember stories like that. Like, one of the rooms is like severely haunted. And then I was like, it's got to be upstairs. And, of course, they're like, all right, well, you and your dad are staying upstairs. I'm like, shit. I might as well just go upstairs, go to sleep. Like, I'm going to be out here a while. Like, he's catching up with his family, siblings, his parents.
He's like, I'm not tired.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to sleep yet. I'm like, all right. And then, dude, the whole time I was up there, I was scared. I swear, like, my knees were shaking. Like, I was just shivering from how scared I was. I was terrified in the fetal position. I remember, like, I just put my headphones on, listening to music the entire time, and just closed my eyes, like, just in that fetal position. I didn't move once. Like, I don't even remember my dad coming back, like, inside the room. Like, I was just... I made sure I knocked out, and I stayed there for I don't know if it was a week or just a weekend, but man, each night I was terrified.
And
that reminds me of jail.
But I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything.
So both of our grandparents both passed away already, my grandma and my grandpa. But our family still owns the house, but no one stays there. But after my grandma passed, she was the last one to go. They had the priest come down and bless the house with holy water. One of my aunts, I don't know if you guys have heard this story, but one of my aunts like allegedly kind of got possessed as they were blessing the house, and she started speaking in tongue.
I think my parents were there.
Your mom was there. So
I didn't hear that. I remember that. First off, when they first got there, they couldn't open the door. And this was the same time, but like a different experience from that. I don't know if it was before or after they blessed it. They sent my dad back home to get some tables, and he was trying to open the door, and like he said, it felt like somebody kept pulling it back or like holding it back. And he's calling my aunt, calling my uncle, like, hey, like, what's the trick to this door? Why can't I open it? They're like, there's no trick. Just open the door. And he said it felt like somebody kept like pulling it. But I remember that incident because the priest was there, and they said it like the whole time it just felt very eerie too. Mm-hmm. And they knocked over a candle. And when they picked the candle up, I think they said something about the soot, like made some kind of like image of I don't know if it was the devil or some kind of like evil spirit. Yeah, it made the image of that of La Muerte, I think it was. With the Sith, Sith or Scythe. What is this?
Scythe.
With the scythe. Yeah. But I didn't know that. I don't know if she was speaking tongue. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I think your mom knows that story. She was there But our family was at least the older ones, they're very religious. They're very Catholic. So as soon as someone passes away, the priest comes down to the home and blesses the home so their spirit can, if the spirit's still in the house.
That's what trips me out is like, how do people live in these households knowing that these entities live in their house? Like, I wouldn't be cool. I wouldn't just be like, all right. And then whenever the family comes to visit, they get haunted. I would just be like, yo, get the shit out.
Well,
of
the
here.
thing is, like,
I'm moving.
Well, it's a very small town, right? And you don't really have there's no money. You don't really have options of where, like, just move to a different house. There isn't a different house, like, and
yeah, but at the very least, just pray for your own house. Get this shit the fuck out of here.
Well, that's what they do. That's what they've been doing. That was the whole point of that too. It's like, but it doesn't work apparently. I don't know. But also, let's be real. Hispanic panic is a thing, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Satanic panic.
How much of this is exaggerated? Hispanic panic.
This is coming from the generation that believes in all of this stuff. So like me, like I'm kind of I believe it, but at the same time I'm a skeptic. Like I'm gonna see it myself.
Me too.
So
that's why I say I'm agnostic, because I live my life that way. I'm like, I want to believe that there's something there, whether it's a higher power or demons, spirits, all that. But same thing, I have to see it. But also I'm a little bitch. I don't want to see it. You know
that's
what I mean?
I was saying. Like, I make ignorance is bliss. I was like, if I don't see it, fuck it. I don't care.
But ignorance is bliss, but I do care.
But also, I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'll believe in it. Because I was like, you know what? There's a 50-50 chance if, like, it exists or not. But I don't need to see it. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'll believe, but I don't need to see it. Like, I'm cool.
So if you have your own place, right?
Yeah.
You're saying, like, get the fuck out of there or pray or whatever.
I'll be honest. Whenever I move anywhere, I always pray.
Okay. What?
It's probably the one and only time I ever pray.
What will it take for you to bounce? Like, for you to go through the whole the process of actually selling your house and looking for a new one?
The second it starts hurting my family, like if I start
in what
seeing
sense?
like when someone like has scratches
and stuff.
Yeah, that or like shit flying across the room. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right, dude. I don't fucking care, dude.
So I lied. If I become a ghost, I'm gonna haunt Nestor.
Swear to God, dude.
I'm gonna perpetually just like bare ass fart in his face, so he's just always gonna have like pink eye.
You're an asshole.
Or
man.
smell that dust, dude.
No, but hey, so going off of what we were just talking, right? Like, it actually like segues into what I was gonna bring up. So to go into our spooky theme right now.
Spooky season.
Have you guys watched The Watcher on YouTube?
No.
On Netflix?
No.
Okay, so I didn't watch it either, but I did.
Let's talk about it.
But I researched the actual true life story. So this takes place in Westfield, New Jersey, not too long ago in 2014.
Oh, it's
I'm not gonna do a lot of reading. I just
8
have my
years
notes
ago.
just in case I need to like go back or whatever. Yeah. So there was this family. I believe they were called the Broadrooses or some shit like that.
Yeah, that sounds
Sounds legit, right?
Yeah.
And they buy this like their dream home, right? And they buy it. I think they paid like 1.4 million or something. They paid a lot
in New Jersey.
in New Jersey.
What the hell?
That's insane.
It was a big house. It was like six bedrooms or something like that. So it was a pretty big house.
Okay,
yeah.
but still,
I think it was like in like the rich part of New Jersey.
How
It wasn't
old was
like
the
by
home?
there's a rich part in New Jersey.
It's an old home. It's an old home.
Okay.
Like it's probably like a colonial home or something like that. So which makes more sense why it's also more expensive.
Used to be a plantation and shit too. No, it's in
It must be
north.
by the shore.
It's in the north. It's
in the north.
Shore houses that expensive? I don't know. Who
sure,
cares?
I'm sure. Don't matter.
Yeah.
So immediately after they buy their house, they start getting these weird letters like in the mail.
Oh hell no!
Like the very first one, I have it right here, verbatim, said
Gerald is acting.
Sounds
up.
like you're wearing a diaper, dude.
he is. He is. The very first one said, "Oh shit, did I lose the shit? I might have lost it." And it said, "Do you need to fill the house with the young blood I requested? Better for me. Was your old house too small for the growing family, or was it greed to bring me your children? Once I know their names, I will call to them and draw them to me. Signed, The Watcher."
So he's attacking the kids.
He just started like mentioning stuff about the kids, and it was more than one letter. Like he would send them every so often, and he would just be like, oh, like I he started mentioning like, oh, like this job has been in my family for generations. My grandfather watched it in this era. My father watched it in the era following behind him, and now it's my job to watch this house.
What the hell?
Yeah, and they would just get like weird letters and blah blah blah, like threatening everything. They obviously went to the authorities and stuff.
Yeah,
they tried to figure out who the fuck it was. They questioned people because it was like threatening.
Mm-hmm.
The family actually never moved into the fucking house. It was vacant for 6 months.
So as soon as they got that, like, they weren't living there yet when they got the letter.
No, they bought it.
But they weren't living there.
No. It was like one of the first things that happened, like after they bought it.
So did they ever crack this case, or
No, to this day, it's never been solved.
So do they know if it happened to the previous family?
No, and there's people, they end up selling it. Like 4 years later, they lost $400,000 on it,
mm-hmm.
and nobody's ever gotten a letter after that.
That was a personal attack.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It had to have been. But still, like, could you imagine, like you moving in this house and you start getting letters like,
Yeah,
you and your family are
yeah,
gonna
that's
die,
kind of
like,
scary.
oh, blah blah blah, like your
Yeah,
kids.
fuck that.
Like, I look forward to like sucking their blood and like all this fucking crazy shit.
I don't know why I feel like it would be easy, like kind of easy to crack the case.
But they never did.
But did they try?
I'm sure they did. It's like the Zodiac killer. They never cracked the Zodiac killer case until recently, and even then,
Bro, tell you right now, they post those letters on TikTok. That shit's getting cracked tomorrow.
You think so?
Yeah. These TikTok investigators are crazy.
Well, I mean, the show just came out, so who knows?
It
Maybe
might.
TikTok cracked
It might. I don't know. I don't know. That seems. That just seems like a crazy neighbor trying to scare.
They interviewed them because they thought it was one of the neighbors. Like they even they were like, oh, the perspective from like a specific house. Like they have the perfect view of the house. It's probably them. They interviewed. They cleared all the neighbors. Like, cause yeah, like there's a lot of different theories on who it could have been.
What are the theories? There's a neighbor theory, right? That's an obvious
neighbor theory. There's a theory that it was like a cult because they kept referring to themselves as we.
Okay.
And like the whole thing, like, oh,
was
like,
this guy like? What did this guy do
them.
for work? Was he a boss or was he just like? Did he have a business or?
That I do not know because, like I said, I haven't watched.
Yeah.
It. But I'll go over what I do know. It was the watcher's job to watch the house for generations passed down. 6 months, the house sat vacant. 657 Boulevard has been the subject of my family for... Oh, this was another letter. 657 Boulevard has been the subject of my family for decades now. And as it approaches its 110th birthday, I have been put in charge of watching and waiting for its second coming. That was the first letter.
I wonder if, like, do they know who the previous owners are?
Yeah.
And
because they bought it from them. And they had never gotten letters.
It was that's weird.
The second letter they got said, my grandfather watched the house in the 1920s and my father watched it in the 1960s. It is now my time. Do you know the history of the house? Do you know what lies within the walls of the 657 Boulevard? Why are you here? I will find out.
Why are you here? Damn, bro, what the heck?
This is so weird.
Yeah.
Many theories emerge with sites such as Reddit claiming the watcher must live within the house walls and others, including some Westfield residents, suggesting the Bradruses had sent the letter to themselves in an attempt to recoup financial losses after experienced buyer's remorse.
I mean, they still they took a loss regardless.
Yeah, $400,000.
Yeah.
So it didn't benefit them at all. And they themselves opened up the police reports. You know, they were like passing letters. They never moved in.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that's like, okay, buyer's remorse kind of makes sense. The whole theory, it's like a lot of these serial killers back in the day, they used to go back to the scene of the crime and they would put themselves in the actual scene of the crime. They would talk to the police.
Oh, yeah,
they would talk to neighbors and stuff. Like, what's going on? You know?
I forget which serial killer it was, but he was actually a janitor at the place. Like the police took headquarters in a nearby school. He was a janitor, and he would just like walk in. He would look at the board and see what they would actually write on. So he knew exactly what the police was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I wouldn't put it past them. Maybe it sounds crazy. Like it sounds like a stretch. Buyer's
the
remorse.
Netflix show takes a lot of liberties. Like it kind of takes a viewpoint from like. because they never solved it. So it's like, oh, was it the neighbors? And they do like a perspective of how it could have been the neighbors.
Yeah.
Like the walls thing, they were like, oh, underground railroad like tunnels underneath the houses, like led up into the house, and that's how they were doing it. There's like the whole cult thing. Like they take a lot of like
they were getting these letters in the mail.
In the mail, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Were they being delivered or just dropped off into the mail?
I don't know because I didn't watch it.
I'm assuming they weren't delivered. Because if they're getting delivered, then there's got to be either. Well, there's not going to be.
Because that actually makes more sense because you could write anybody's address and drop it in the mail.
You can throw it in a Dropbox. You don't need a return address. I don't think, right?
But I mean, in 2014, there's security cameras, so I feel like it would.
No, but there's Dropboxes all over the place.
There were still Dropboxes.
There was more Dropboxes in 2014 than now.
There are now.
Yeah.
So it easily could have left it on the corner in a neighborhood and just whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck. There was I think it was the fucking Zodiac killer. Like he would drive out of state and just like drop it in a mailbox and have it sent.
How do you respond to that? The same way they did? You just leave?
I'm just moving, bro. I'm moving, especially if I got a family living there. Yeah.
But I mean, you just drop so much money.
But you're gonna lose $400K.
Yeah.
Someone that's dropping that, I was thinking
they
about
got money.
Yeah, someone that's dropping that kind of money, bro.
They got money.
Yeah, chances are they can buy another home somewhere else, dude.
But you got to realize they don't drop the 1.4 right away. Like they're
Mortgage
doing
and
payments
all
and
that
stuff.
shit,
Yeah. And maybe they saved up for that moment and they're like, let's do it. I think we're ready. And now they could have dropped their life savings on a down payment. And now they're working their job and doing their whole month-to-month shit. Like, I wouldn't say... I don't think 1.4 is the home of a rich person. I think 1.4 is higher, like, upper middle class.
You have a locker at work?
Yeah.
It's New Jersey.
So let's say, like, one day you just go to work, you can go put on your... Do you have a lock on it?
Yeah.
You just... All right, you show up, you go on, whatever, and then you open up, you see a letter. They're like, hey, Nestor, I've been watching you. Like, it starts off innocent.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, next week, oh, I'm your secret admirer, blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
You even tell Steph, you're like, oh, this is weird, like, somebody, whatever. Like, like, I don't care about this,
Yeah.
And then it gets equally more crazy, They start, like, putting, like, fucking pictures of Steph and all this stuff. Like, oh, like I'm going to get rid of the competition and stuff like that.
Damn, bro. I'm probably going to HR. And then...
But let's say, like, they check cameras, all that stuff, never see anybody.
Nobody.
Would you be scared?
Why wouldn't there be anyone?
I would be scared,
There's
how are they getting in there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're hackers, fully. I don't know.
How do you hack a letter?
No, not the letter. The camera, so they can't see.
Okay.
It
You're playing chess with us. You're
Yeah.
playing chess in our heads. Am I scared? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Do I take it serious at first? No, but then when I start seeing like those like, we're talking like a picture that they took, not one that they found on Instagram and put.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like of her like walking out of her car into her house.
But see, what do I do? Like, obviously, I go to the authorities first of all.
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay, I leave that station or wherever I'm working. It's like,
But
if it's
they-
that deep, they already know what's if they're following her, they already know where I'm at.
yeah,
Like,
if they know where she lives, then they know where you live.
You're at a rest spot, like you're taking a break, like your partner's inside, and like you're just like in the front seat, just taking a nap.
Wait, my
There's a
partner's
picture-
inside?
Yeah.
It's my partner.
No.
No, he's not with me.
Okay, so you'll automatically accuse him. What if he's innocent?
God damn it, Kevin! I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Automatically, you're saying right there, you'd accuse him like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I don't tell him anything.
You
Hell no,
you
I don't
play
tell
it
him
cool?
anything.
You play it
Yeah.
cool?
Yeah.
Full pretends to be sleeping. one eye open.
You know what? I'll do the brave thing. I'll save my girl's life. I'll break up with her.
That's very noble of you, bro.
And then he gets back together.
Does she watch anymore?
He gets back together with his ex because fuck that bitch, and now this person's gonna get the
He's
ex.
gonna kill the ex, and that's
Chess move.
Oh, that's how you catch the killer.
Yeah.
You wait for them to come and kill the ex. Nobody ever comes because it was the ex.
She's the one fucking dude. This goes deep. This goes deep. She wins. The X won.
Yeah.
This could be a movie script.
This honestly,
Big Catch is waiting every night for the killer. Meanwhile, he's in a relationship he doesn't want to be in.
he's old and crazy now, still waiting, still with the
50
ex.
years later. Any day now.
And he's like, I'm gonna get back together with her. I'm gonna get back with Ev after I catch this bitch. But now you got kids. You're married with the ex. She won. She won.
I don't want to be the main character in this movie.
You started. It was your idea. You planted the seed in our heads.
But anyway,
He doesn't like this because the off chance that Evelyn does watch this episode, he's fucked. Oh
He's
man,
like, cut this out.
this is so funny because Gerald is all limptic now too.
yeah,
So it's like
Gerald fell asleep.
Gerald
It's
is
all right,
sad, bro.
He's just as tired as I am.
He doesn't have the light in his eye no more.
It's all right.
He's
It's all right,
gone.
buddy.
It's okay, Gerald. Go move on to greener pastures, bro. But yeah, pretty scary stuff.
see, to me that's not. It's like a different type of scary, right?
Yeah,
It's more realistic.
That's
this-
more creepy than
At
anything.
this point, you're concerned about like your loved one's safety and shit.
What do you? What? Well, no. Well, here's the thing. What are you more afraid of? Somebody like not extraterrestrial, extra supernatural shit, or
Sorry, you burped and said "oh" and it sounded funny. I'm sorry. I'm a child.
He's a little. He's
Or
a little buzz right now.
invasion
Little
of your
bit.
privacy, stuff that can actually happen in your real life.
Invasion of privacy.
Exactly.
Because one of those
More
like
immediate.
I can't be with Steph 24/7, and then it's like, what if I'm at work and she's at home and like this person knows where I live and this person's taking creepy pictures of us? It's like you feel like you're not doing your job as protecting your partner.
That's all right. I just thought of something weird.
What?
I was like, what if you get like a weird picture, and it's just like a weird.
Wait, think about it before you say it. Actually,
Why? Never mind.
well, you got to say it now.
No, forget it.
You thought about it.
No,
Yeah, you gotta see.
You have to say it.
no.
You get
Yeah.
a weird picture.
I'm gonna take it to my grave.
A weird picture of what?
Like a weird what's that called?
Polaroid.
Polaroid. Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And then you get a weird text message. It's like the inside of your butt. It's like, how'd you get that?
That took a very dark turn.
Yeah, literally dark. I don't know.
Are you even more scared?
It's a picture of you in your
He's
sleep.
like, it's my oncologist.
I'm confused now. Yeah,
How do you know if it really is your butthole?
It could be anyone's
that's
butthole.
true. The scenery.
But it has Pablo was here tagged on the inside.
Okay, now it's getting extra weird.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, Halloween, bro.
The Crow remake. Did you hear about that?
the what?
Bill Skarsgård.
The Crow?
Dude. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
Bill
too excited
Skarsgård.
about it.
I think Bill might be the perfect man for this.
Do you remember Jason Momoa was supposed to be him?
No,
Yeah, it was set up. He actually like.
is
got
he the one that
makeup
was
done.
set up for the series? It was supposed to be like a 6-episode series.
Might have been. I don't know.
And
I thought
then-
it was a movie, but it could have been a series.
It started off as a series, and now they're saying it's going to be a future film. So, but I think Bill
I don't-
Skarsgård is.
That's one. Well, that's what like kind of bugs me about like Hollywood. It's just like they don't draw a line.
Mhm.
It's like that fool died. He died making that movie.
Yeah, didn't they
Yeah.
continue it after
they
him anyway?
did, yeah, but
I
none
haven't
of them
seen
are.
it. Yeah.
None of them are any good.
No, the original is so perfect.
Yeah,
So
Still
perfect.
holds up.
They should not remake this one.
What's a movie that you're like, oh, they shouldn't remake?
Hit me with some.
You never seen Back to the Future, huh?
I have.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like that one should be remade.
Oh, I thought you meant some that have been remade already. That shouldn't be remade.
Oh, that have been remade?
I don't think any movie
I don't think
should
the
be
Karate
remade.
Kid should have been remade.
I was never a fan.
I like the original. The original one's good.
I was never a fan.
I don't think any film, because you know what? Like, I never watched Star Trek before, but like the old shit kind of like seemed to bore the fuck out of me, and the new ones are actually pretty good.
But are they remakes or are they just a continuation at a different time?
They're remakes.
They're remakes.
because they recasted James Kirk, which used to be played
Oh,
by.
okay. What
What's that guy's
about Jurassic World?
Those are continuations.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're continuations. I like those. I actually
Yeah.
like those.
I like the first one. The
I didn't watch
two
the
after
second.
that one.
There's
were-
3. I thought there was only 2.
There's 3.
There's like 3. Yeah.
Oh, I only saw the
You're
first
not
one.
good. You're not missing much.
I still like it. Even this last one, a lot of people hated it. I thought it was pretty good.
It was okay. The villain plot point didn't make.
It
no
was
sense to me,
yeah.
But it was cool seeing everybody back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible.
It's not a movie that I'm gonna
Yeah.
rewatch, but I know it's a good follow to the last ones.
Good remakes is the Halloween ones.
Which ones?
The at least the first one, maybe even the second one.
Yo, the third Jeepers Creepers, that shit's
No. The
sucked.
new one. I'm glad he mentioned this. There's a new one.
How new is it?
It just came out.
Wait, you're thinking about Hocus Pocus?
No, Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
Oh,
It's the 4th one.
How recent was this?
It just came out this month.
Oh,
It only had a 3-day stint in the movie theater.
Uh-huh.
I watched it online. So, all right, hear me out. So the first 2 at least are pretty good. I like the
Yes.
first 2 Jeepers Creepers.
First 2 were great. I
Yeah.
love it.
Although I never noticed as a kid that how the fuck did the creeper go to the DMV and get registration, much less a personalized
fake ID.
Yeah.
Fake ID.
Yeah.
Nobody had a personalized fucking plate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So how the fuck you do
Online, dude.
that? I never noticed that. But anyways, regardless
What
of that,
state was it? Like fucking Tennessee or something like
something
that?
like that. But regardless of that, it's still a good movie. The first 2 at least.
Mm-hmm.
The new one, it's not a reboot. And I'm not gonna give away too much spoilers. This happens within the first 15 minutes of the movie, so they did a weird play on it. So it's this dude and his girlfriend. They're traveling cross country, and they're on a road trip, and they're going to a convention, right? It's pretty much a horror convention. He wants to cosplay.
This is modern.
This is modern
Okay.
day, yeah. And he wants to cosplay, but he's super into urban legends like Bigfoot, Jersey Devil, fucking the Creeper, whatever. And he starts explaining to his girlfriend. He's like, "Oh, the Creeper, this is so cool. People go missing and blah blah blah. Nobody ever fucking finds them. All this stuff happened in a corn maze and blah blah blah." And the girlfriend kind of remembers it. She's like, "Didn't they make a movie about this?" And he's like, "They made 3." So the movies exist in this timeline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
You would
No? I just thought of
watch
one.
it.
I thought of one that I don't want to be remade ever.
Okay.
Beetlejuice.
They're making a sequel. They're not remaking it, but they're making a sequel.
No.
Didn't need one, right?
No.
Yeah.
Is the monster from Jeepers Creepers, is that an urban legend too?
The dude made it.
Okay.
I've never seen
he got
Jeepers
on. He
Creepers.
got really.
Yeah.
I thought you were the person that mentioned it. That's why. That's why I even had it in my notes.
No.
The guy got in trouble because he was a pedo a little bit. So that's why they stopped, and they even kind of mentioned it in the new movie a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just the new one isn't good. I'm gonna tell you about Latin American folklore, La Pata Sola.
What?
La Pata Sola.
I heard you the first time. I'm just
Single
foot.
Yeah. La Pata Sola. In Latin American folklore, La Pata Sola, or one foot, is a predatory supernatural woman preying on those males who tend to live or work on the edge of civilization, close to the wild, such as hunters and forest workers. La Pata Sola has only 1 foot or leg and appears to her victims as a beautiful woman, often taking on the likeness of a victim's loved one. She will choose a victim and try and separate him from his companions, and enticing him further and further into the jungle. Once she has led him into the remote place, she will change into a terrifying one-legged vampire-like creature that lusts after the blood and flesh of the humans. She will suck the blood from her victims until they are dry and then eat their raw flesh. La Pata Sola haunts the remote mountains and dense untamed forests and other thickly wooded places and lush verdant vegetation. She is seen as a guardian of the wild animals in the jungle and the enemy of those who kill animals or destroy the jungle environment that she lives in.
Welcome to the jungle.
So she's an environmentalist.
We got
She's a
fun
good person.
games. Where's this from?
Latin America. Central America. Sorry, my
Central
bad.
America.
She mostly strikes at night, tending to lurk on the fringe of semi-civilized places, looking for male victims such as loggers, miners, hunters, shepherds, and herders who tend to spend a lot of time around the edges of the wild places. She will often disrupt their activities if they are interfering with her territory by blocking paths, blah, 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 la pata sola.
Also, does she just hop around or like... Does she have like...
So she's a shapeshifter. La pata sola is so named because she has only one leg, which has a hoof for a foot. She got a horse leg. Despite these apparent disadvantages, she can move very swiftly around the jungle and wilderness. There you go. The jungle is very she is said to only have one breast,
Gross.
a large hook nose.
You know what, man? Shout out to whoever made this up, because like I would have called her La Chichi Sola, and they went with Pata Sola. So shout out to them.
They didn't focus.
They're better than I am.
Yeah, they are. A lot of people are. She's said to have one breast, a large hook nose, bulbous eyes, thick lips, and sharp teeth with elongated canines, which she uses to puncture the skin of her victims and suck their blood. Her head is a mass of long, wild, matted hair. La Pata Sola is a shapeshifter who can change her body into different forms, such as the loved one of an intended victim or a huge black dog or cow.
You know what? I think in Mexico they call this La Chona, dude. You know, they say that she's moving swiftly through the forest. Y la chona se mueve. Y la gente le grita.
You know what I'm doing?
What?
I'm kicking her fucking good leg, or her only leg.
You're not seeing her, though.
By
You're
the
seeing
time
Steph.
I must have.
Yeah, so
I must have missed that part.
By the time you get closer,
I'm kicking Steph's good leg, and then I'm running away.
By the time you get closer, she's already a big old vampire.
Sucking your blood.
She's not even a big old vampire. She ain't got wings. She got one leg, one titty.
Low key, like if that was my life,
One boo, no
I'd
X, good
probably
sex.
be doing the same.
That's a weird urban legend. How is it recent? Like that the
Nah,
sightings?
it's old.
Should we try to make up our own urban legend?
We should.
And just like start, yeah.
All right. So out of us, is it us four? Or is it only one of us? Who's okay?
In the lonely 405 freeway in Southern
405.
California.
None of us live in fucking L.A.
Are we doing a freeway one? Is that our attack point? The
Or
freeway?
like, yeah, like you see a headless construction worker, like stop traffic as he's like walking.
No.
through the
Hang
lanes.
on. It's not a headless. What?
All right, you go first.
No, we're building it together.
No, you build it yourself.
Well, it's got to be one of us. No,
Okay.
we're
Right.
building it together. It's got to be one of us. So, it's you. But you're not headless. Actually,
You're dickless.
there's two of us. we got two. We got two heads. Hey yo. We got two heads.
Two heads are better than one.
They're back to back. So, like you drive by and you
Like
see
the
it.
like the mayor from Nightmare on Elm Street. Not Nightmare. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nah, like,
I am the ghost with the tarot.
Maybe, I don't know. But
like
you
Voldemort.
you're what?
Oh yeah,
Voldemort.
in the second movie.
He's like that.
Yeah.
Voldemort.
You drive by, and then you see his face. And you're like, what was that? You know, it's 2 a.m. I'm the only car out here. You look at your rearview mirror, and now you see my face. But now the body's still facing that way, right? So it's us two. Okay. We have 3 legs, 2 cocks.
Bro.
What?
I can barely handle one cock.
These urban legends are so sexual, dude.
Exactly. That's why I
2
went that way.
cocks, 1 tit. What the fuck?
No, hear me out.
All
though.
right, here,
Wait.
I got it, bro.
One is circumcised, the other is uncircumcised.
No.
Plot twist, mine is circumcised.
Does
Hey,
it, match,
I got it.
match our individual skin color, or
Instead of
do we have like a brown sugar
Yo.
cock and a fucking vanilla white cock, or what?
instead of nipples, you got 2 wieners just coming out. Le dicen la vaca loca.
Why are we a cow now?
You're not. You're a man. But
Jesus.
Oh man, we lost it. Okay.
All right, let's.
Do we have to rebuild?
No, let's listen.
All right, let's hear yours. Let's hear yours.
no, that wasn't mine at all. Mine was the Phantom
I
ambulance.
know. We're gonna hear yours. Okay.
The
All right,
Phantom
go ahead.
ambulance.
Phantom ambulance.
Yeah, like you'll be driving on a lonely road, right?
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden you hear sirens. You turn around, you don't see nothing. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? So you automatically hear it. So your first instinct is to pull over. You pull over. Never see an ambulance come. Nothing. There's no other cars on the road.
What was that? What was that?
What the hell was that? Like, you know?
Am
Or
I-
maybe you see a glimpse of an ambulance in the
Hear
distance,
this.
but it never passes you.
It must be an emergency. They
Yeah.
drove so fast.
Yeah.
What was that?
But that's where you make the first mistake. You never pull over.
Why did I just pull over?
No, you shouldn't have.
I know.
pulled
I know.
over.
I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm
you should've
doing.
kept
I'm
going.
doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing.
Oh, okay. You're reenacting it.
Yeah.
All right. So like
And
you're like
as you're looking at your rearview mirror, looking for an ambulance, you like move your attention back to the front of the road.
La
and
vaca
there's like-
loca
And there's
appears.
like there's a random gurney.
you got two dicks in you.
There's a random gurney just like sitting in front of you, like rolling past you or something like that.
No, I got it. Like you pull over, right? Well, all right, here we go. This one, the Phantom ambulance attacks weary travelers on the road. People are tired, been going long distances or whatever.
Yeah.
And you pull over, and that's how it gets you. And then when you start on the road again, you start.
Wait. So what's getting you?
What?
What's in that ambulance?
You?
Me. What do I look like?
It's the body of a overworked. No,
I thought tell me why I thought you were about to say overweight.
wow!
I got so mad.
Projecting on me.
I got so mad when I heard the word over. I was like,
You know
don't
what, like,
fucking
no.
say it.
The
No.
way your hair is combed right now, like with the costume, like not related to the costume, but
He
just,
looks like Chris
your
Evans.
face- no, like a Mexican Jeffrey Dahmer, bro.
Nah.
What do you
getting
mean?
Mexican.
You want to go take some pictures?
Hey, we're just gonna sit here and watch this movie, and we're gonna take some pictures. Okay. No.
You want a beer? I'll get you a beer.
Want a brewski?
Come on, man. I just want to take your picture.
We're just.
I'll
Gonna
give
take
you
some-
$100.
$50. We're just take some.
It's 100.
pictures. Oh, it's 100.
Yeah, it was 100.
We're just gonna take some pictures. We're gonna watch this movie.
Would
Why
you?
don't go?
What would be the price for you to before watching Dahmer, before knowing Dahmer was even a thing? What would be the price for you guys to take a picture?
Free for
I'm
Big
not-
Cat.
hold on.
This was like, I got to take my shirt off and take pictures.
I'm not-
okay.
I'm not.
He's all right here or what?
Are we like if you're putting yourself in that situation, like you're like
Are you crying, dude? It's just hypothetical.
no. But what I'm trying to say is like I wouldn't go back to like a room with a dude. You know what I mean?
Why not? What do you got against
Sexist or something?
No, not at all. But like if you're
You
obviously-
homophobic? Or?
I think it is.
No, these guys are going back there for the purpose of like hooking up with Dom.
What do you mean these guys?
His victims.
Not necessarily because they weren't all gay. Some of them literally just needed the money.
True.
Yeah, the guy did say he was like, you know what, rent. My landlord just upped my rent.
Yeah.
The guy who he found in front of his building in the car too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the kid that wanted to buy beer or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
For me, it has to be something insane, right? Like insane amount of money. I think. It's anxiety. Like, I don't want to meet new people, anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
I don't think I'd put myself in that situation. Hey, I'm gonna sidetrack a little bit.
Oh, we've been sidetracked.
you
This
know,
is a sidetrack podcast.
you might drive on this area a lot, or I don't know where you're stationed at, but
Oh, that would be a good.
All right,
Van
save
Buren?
it. wait.
No,
You save it because he'll lose it. I know this guy.
I'll save it. I'll
Write it.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Van Buren and what?
Van Buren off that bridge. Is that haunted? Like where that In-N-Out is at?
Oh, over there on Clay.
Yeah.
Not that I know
right
of.
before the golf course. I feel like I've heard stories of that. You ever like?
I've never. I did, dude. This is weird. Now that you bring it up, I was driving there one night in my ambulance. It was like 3 a.m. and I saw this lady. Weirdest fucking thing. She had one leg and one tit. But I was like, this looks so weird. I'm just gonna keep driving.
I'll see you guys in the next.
No, man, nothing weird. And it's funny because that's like one of our big posting
Wait,
locations.
Van Buren and what?
In Clay. Like closest is Van Buren in Arlington.
It's
from there.
where you go like on the bridge.
It's right by
on
the airport.
bridge.
By the airport.
That's past the 90, right?
The 91.
91.
Yeah, it's way past it.
I haven't gone that
Yeah.
far. I would stop at the mall on Tyler.
Oh, on Tyler.
No, this is way.
This is by Limonite. Like the bridge is actually on Limonite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never went that. I never went on the other side of 91.
They do say like the station around there. No, I don't know if that station's haunted.
Which one was the one that had the little voodoo?
Oh, the tiki?
Yeah.
Oh, that's in Elsinore. That damn tiki.
Don't ever take it home.
No, bad things happen when you do.
Don't ever take a clear friend boys home with
So
you.
so what were you what was yours?
My what?
What did you write down? See, you already forgot.
Oh no. I'm gonna say it off air.
Oh.
That's just between us. It's a good idea. It's a really good idea.
Okay. Wait, maybe if you share it, we'll do it.
Nah.
Okay. Are we giving up on La Chichona or what was
Yeah,
it?
I'm over.
That was a horrible. Yeah, that was horrible.
La
dude.
Chichona.
What was it?
I like that's a better name. La Chichona. La Chichona.
You guys want to rate some Halloween
Yeah,
costumes?
let's look at some
Let's
fucking
pull them up.
Halloween
Let's pull them up.
costumes. La Chichona. Le dicen La Chichona.
Oh, Steph sent this one in.
Steph?
All right.
She a hot Cheeto too?
Nah,
She's a witch. There you go.
Why she got white face though?
You go creative.
Hold on, what's the Rock doing in the back?
That's what I'm saying. Creativity.
She got Pumas on. Oh, the Rock is in the back.
And China. Is that China? next
China's
to him?
back there too.
I can see her tits, bro.
No face. That's when we can
China,
recognize
bro.
China straight from
I
her.
know those tits.
I don't know tits anywhere.
Thanks to you guys, dude.
That's not Chichona.
Don't you bring us into this.
No, I'm bringing you
Don't
guys.
bring us into this.
I know China's tits because of you guys.
You know what? White face. I'll give her 5.
It was my cheap factor. Homemade. You did with what you got. You
Was
know
that homemade?
that looks homemade. I'm not biased at all. I'm giving it a 5.
I'm really not biased.
It's a 5 for me.
Yeah, it's a 5 for me.
Also, only person that sent us a
Yeah,
picture.
I know.
So shout out.
She was the first one.
Yeah, and it was her idea also. So
Yeah, respect.
all right, what's next? Oh, handsome.
There you go. dude.
Handsome.
2 good-looking cops and fucking what's his name?
Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar. There. That's from Narcos. We did
That
this
is Narcos.
dude. When was this? 2015, I think.
Probably.
Are those
This
real
is old,
cigarettes?
bro?
No.
No, but they looked legit, dude. I was pranking my mom and my dad. They thought I was smoking. But yeah, Nestor was who you? What's his name? From the Narcos series?
I'm actually the dude from what's his name? From Mandalorian. What's his name?
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. You know what I'm talking about? Pedro Pascal.
Pedro
Yeah,
Pascal.
He was the
yeah.
actor for that agent too,
Yeah.
and I was Agent Murphy.
And then that's Pablo Escobar. I'm giving that a 5. Nah, yeah, 5.
Pretty legit,
Five.
bro.
I never watched the show.
My mustache is real, by the way. That was the first time I ever grew out a mustache.
Yeah, mine's real too.
Yep.
I was next.
4.
I'm giving those thighs a 5.
What the fuck? Were your thighs bigger back then?
I was thicker back then for sure.
Is that She-Hulk?
That's Gamora.
Okay. I was like, damn.
I'm giving you a 4 because you're wearing Adidas socks. Otherwise, not bad.
Are you Reno 911?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd been better if you had white boots on.
Lieutenant what? Lieutenant Dingle?
You boot goofing.
Yeah.
Big boot goofing.
All right, what's next? Well, the face always a 5.
I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know anything. No, I don't know. Like recent years, like I've like looked back at The Office. I'm just like, I don't think it holds up anymore.
Oh, it holds up.
I don't think it does.
It does. What's next? Ned Flanders.
You know what?
That's Flanders.
I'll give it to you if you promise that in one of the upcoming years, you at least have to try and be sexy Flanders.
Like with the ski suit,
Yes.
or I'll do sexy Flanders.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll give it to you.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Sexy Flanders. Whoa! What the fuck is it?
My costume's a 1. Leo's is a fucking 10. He's like a pregnant hooker or something, right?
What the hell
And he's got the
going on here?
Malibu.
He looks like some.
That was great.
And you know he played the part because he shaved.
Oh,
he
did.
did.
That's a 10. That's a 10
That's
for
commitment
sure.
right there.
That's a 10.
Oh, that's a good
Jugga
one.
Host.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah.
This was just random. Like, it's Halloween. Let's paint our faces.
You helped me move that day.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Last minute, we stopped by like a Big Lots and bought like that cheap ass fucking makeup.
The
And
fuck
we made
is
it
this
here.
fucking insane clown
I-
posture
Yeah.
or what, dude?
Yeah,
I actually met my girlfriend this day.
Really?
She pulled through.
Oh,
Yeah.
No way. That's funny.
She doesn't remember.
She does not?
She doesn't. She swears. To this day, she swears.
So
she's never
this
been
is
here.
what Ariel was referring to that
Yeah.
one day. Oh, I couldn't pinpoint like the day, but this is it.
It was Halloween.
Okay.
Oh, I love this one.
Oh, man. That's a 5.
It's a 5. I don't know what it is, but it's a 5.
I don't know. Tin Man.
Conspiracy man.
Dude, this you
Corporal.
goated on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
sick.
fucking goated for sure. That's a 10.
I could be Coco tomorrow if I wanted to be. I still have all that.
You could be.
The other day, probably no. I have the pants too. Yeah, I could be Coco tomorrow if I wanted to
You
be.
goated for sure.
Nature boy.
I wish we had the front. Yeah, this one was dope too.
do not have that. I made that.
You did make that.
Yeah,
Remember I tried bleaching your hair and it didn't work?
yeah. With like
Hydrogen peroxide. We're just soaking your head in hydrogen peroxide.
What did it do to it? Did it change it
Nothing.
at
Not
all?
a damn thing. Shit don't work. Oh yeah.
You're good with costumes. Except today. Today's kind of mid.
I was broke. I've been thinking about redoing this one though.
That's a good one.
Let me tell you something you might not know about me, Joe Rogan. I smoke rocks.
That's it.
That's it. All right.
All right, guys.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening. You know where to find us. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please share. Like, really share this.
And if you're a scared motherfucker, like and subscribe.
Let us know what was your favorite part of this episode. Let us know who's your favorite costume today. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.